It has been 100 days since the Sushila Karki-led government was formed in the aftermath of the Gen Z-led protest, a movement that shook the political establishment and forced a promise of accountability and reform. One of its first initiatives was to hold talks with all political parties to build consensus for March 5 election. While dialogue was initiated, deep disagreements persist, keeping uncertainty around the polls alive. The government has formed a 3-member committee under Minister for Law Anil Kumar Sinha to court the ousted political parties, with the outcome yet to be seen. The government also scrapped 90 ailing development projects, including delayed road expansions, stalled urban infrastructure, and costly government buildings approved without clear feasibility. Responding to a core demand of the Gen Z movement, the government officially categorized those killed during the protest as martyrs, recognizing 45 individuals and pledging state support to their families. The government also announced assistance measures, including facilitating foreign employment opportunities for family members who choose to work abroad, alongside skills training and financial support, a step welcomed by families but debated over long-term sustainability. On corruption, authorities signaled action with high-profile legal cases. Most notably, the Commission for the Investigation of Abuse of Authority filed a case at the Special Court against 55 officials over alleged cost inflation and procurement irregularities at Pokhara International Airport, involving tens of millions of dollars in public funds. Those charged include former ministers, senior bureaucrats, and a Chinese contracting company. While the filing sent a strong message, observers stress that credibility depends on convictions, not charges alone. Political instability remained visible as the cabinet was expanded 4 times in just 100 days. Making the governance inclusive could be the point in favor, but the dissatisfied Gen Z activists are still encircling Singhadarbar on a daily basis. The formation of the committee to investigate criminal activities during Gen Z movement was an expected move, but term extension without any tangible outcome leaves room to question the efficiency of the committee itself.
खास गरेर भएर अशान्तपूर्ण अवस्थालाई यो सरकारले सामान्यकरणतिर ल्यायो, सामान्य अवस्थामा ल्याउनको लागि कामहरू गर्यो। अहिले अवस्था चाहिँ नि केही हदसम्म भए पनि सामान्य भएको अवस्था छ। निर्वाचनको चाहिँ नि सुनिश्चितता भएको छ। निर्वाचन आयोगले चुनावको क्यालेन्डर बनाएर काम अगाडि गरिरहेको छ। राजनीतिक दलहरू चुनावमा अहिले होमिरहेको अवस्था छ। भाग लिनको लागि उत्साही भएको अवस्था छ। जनता पनि चुनावमा अगाडि बढिरहेको अवस्था छ। खास गरेर 8 लाख भन्दा बढी मतदाता नामावली चाहिँ अहिले नयाँ मतदाता नामावली दर्ता भएको अवस्था छ र तपाईलाई भन्दा सरकारको तर्फबाट पनि निर्वाचनलाई चाहिँ नि स्रोत, साधन, जनशक्ति यी सबै कुराहरूको व्यवस्था मिलाउने काम भइरहेको अवस्थाले चुनाव सुनिश्चित भएको छ र फागुन 21 मा चुनाव हुन्छ।
While political analysts acknowledge that the interim government has attempted to deliver as much as possible within a limited time frame and a fragile political environment, they say there were still clear areas where more decisive action and stronger reforms were needed.
The Prime Minister and her team should have done more to do political consultation, political dialogue with the political parties. They should have brought them on board earlier than they did. They did that in recent months, but I think they were a little bit late. Number 2, I think the cabinet members, some of them reacted to the political speeches of the political parties, which I don't think was political. That was not what they were supposed to do. And number 3, this government, of course, election and anti-corruption, whatever they could do in the 6 months they have had, that they could have at least started something which would have been more convincing. At least they could have set up the foundation for the new elected government to at least take on.
100 days after a youth-led uprising demanded change, the former Chief Justice-led government stands at a critical phase. The true measure of this government will be whether it can turn the ideals of the Gen Z movement into lasting change, a test that will define both its legacy and public confidence.